Hello, Matt. This is Jeff again. We went out and measured the property, kind of spec'd out where it is that you propose putting the structures on the property. I appreciate you trying to work with what I was trying to shell out to you, but I can see now that it does not quite work out, as you probably already know. We got our 20 foot from the property line here. Standing out there, of course, it feels like, relatively speaking, in this rural area, it feels like I'm building right on top of my neighbor. I don't think they would appreciate that. Um, so I felt like I really needed to move the house over to the left. And you probably have gone through all these things and seen the issues created by that. Um, I moved this over to the left. I got the shop out of the trees I'd really like to keep if possible. And I ended up with a shop right behind the house with the driveway you could not even arch a truck to. So I've come up with a new idea. It's not too radical. It does change quite a bit. Let's take a look here. This is the site plan, I guess. It's kind of to scale. Take it for what it is. Basically what I've done is I've taken the garage and I've moved it from the end of the house over to the rear of the house. I was really stuck on the idea of having a rectangle house, keep it as simple as possible. But, if you got to have a division or a turn in the foundation, I guess the garage isn't a big deal. So by putting the garage back here on the back of the house, I was able to obviously create less of a width on the front of the house and make room for property in between us and the neighbor, and plenty of room for the driveway now. Let me zoom in on it a little bit. Hopefully you can see all this in the video. The beauty of this is that when I did turn the garage and I put it over here on the rear of the house, we have our mud room here. There's no windows anyway. We have our door that was leading out to the patio, which now leads out to the garage, and make a quick right and you're out on the patio. So there's really the same access there. We got better access from the garage to the kitchen. I don't see it making really any change in the floor plan of the interior of the home. It does obviously make a difference on the truss structure and all that. The idea is I can walk out here. I'm in the garage. I can walk through this garage door over here and take this sidewalk right over to the shop. And also the sidewalk will just be part of the driveway. I'll just make the driveway bigger and I'll have the concrete to walk on here. Then I'll be able to, back a truck straight up to the shop. Take my vehicle. If I want, I can park over to the side, leave room for the, truck to come in. So I think this will work out pretty well. At this point, your opinion is really important on the idea. I don't want to create any unforeseen issues, but at the same time, if this doesn't, create a large extra expense in our construction cost, I think this is probably going to be the better way to go. Totally open-minded. It's a rough plan. If we need to set this back for roof pitches or whatever we got to do, just let me know. But that was the big change I wanted to make, and I didn't want you to spend any time designing any further before I presented this to you, in case you were going to start getting into truss layouts and things like that. So just check this out. Give it some thought. Give me a phone call, 513-374-9344. Let me know what you think of the idea, and maybe we can move forward with it. Thanks. Talk to you soon.